Where can I find canned pineapple? Where can I find canned pineapple? You will choose monthly. You will choose monthly. Are there grandchildren dietitians? Are there grandchildren dietitians? I have to play football. I have to play football. There is a tree in the park. There is a tree in the park. I'm not sure if I should do this, but I'll try. I'm not sure if I should do this, but I'll try. Very little. Very little. Would fail. Would fail. Can't be organized. Can't be organized. You always listen to music while driving. You always listen to music while driving. He was afraid. He was afraid. They never go to bed late. They never go to bed late. I will make a cake. I will make a cake. Isn't he a paramedic every year? Isn't he a paramedic every year? Can I have coleslaw with my meal? Can I have coleslaw with my meal? The concert was very loud. The concert was very loud. Pretty good. Pretty good. Do you like to play any video game? Do you like to play any video game? He gets better. He gets better. Is my stepbrother a cop? Is my stepbrother a cop? Don't they get it after 4 years? Don't they get it after 4 years? Finalize. Finalize. He forgot to bring his umbrella. He forgot to bring his umbrella. You must add earlier. You must add earlier. Whose watch is this? Whose watch is this? Is your nephew a dishwasher? Is your nephew a dishwasher? If it's snowing, I won't go out. If it's snowing, I won't go out. I wish we had moved to a bigger house. I wish we had moved to a bigger house. I shouldn't look sooner. I shouldn't look sooner. Trust me. Trust me. We're going by train, right? We're going by train, right? What time do you leave school? What time do you leave school? How can I go there? How can I go there? Their daughter was an intensive care specialist. Their daughter was an intensive care specialist. The boy, lost in the crowd, began to cry. The boy, lost in the crowd, began to cry. The weather was terrible. The weather was terrible. If I were a doctor, I would help people in need. If I were a doctor, I would help people in need. Please do not call me late at night unless it is an emergency. Please do not call me late at night unless it is an emergency. The company was founded in the late 1990s. The company was founded in the late 1990s. Please don't joke with me. Please don't joke with me. We were watching the stars when we saw a shooting star. We were watching the stars when we saw a shooting star. He is one of the most important people in my life. He is one of the most important people in my life. Could they be congressmen at noon? Could they be congressmen at noon? Fist. Fist. Cats are very cute. Cats are very cute. Can't be added after one night? Can't be added after one night? My friend told me, I saw your favorite singer at the concert. My friend told me, I saw your favorite singer at the concert. Congressman could be 2 more mornings later. Congressman could be 2 more mornings later. How does this work? How does this work? Not close. Not close. In the summer, I like to go swimming on the beach. In the summer, I like to go swimming on the beach. We won't know the results until next week. We won't know the results until next week. He usually arrives late to meetings. He usually arrives late to meetings. She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags." She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags." I have a lot of money. I have a lot of money. Do you have any siblings? Do you have any siblings? John is my friend. John is my friend. He wished he hadn't bought those expensive shoes. He wished he hadn't bought those expensive shoes. Do you know the man who won the lottery? Do you know the man who won the lottery? Very thought-provoking. Very thought-provoking. Can I use this? Can I use this? The house is beyond criticism. The house is beyond criticism. You are a great cook. You are a great cook. I wish they had saved money for emergencies. I wish they had saved money for emergencies. We have to cook it every week. We have to cook it every week. I don't want to lose my magazines because of the low prices. I don't want to lose my magazines because of the low prices. Also, don't forget to bring your sunscreen to the beach. Also, don't forget to bring your sunscreen to the beach. We were hiking on a mountain road. We were hiking on a mountain road. How much does this cost? How much does this cost? If it's hot, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. If it's hot, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. I'm sure you understand. I'm sure you understand. Can we host now? Can we host now? Is there a wine pairing option for the tasting menu? Is there a wine pairing option for the tasting menu? The black cat is quieter than the white one. The black cat is quieter than the white one. I will see you. I will see you. You can sing a century later. You can sing a century later. He asked me to vouch for his skills in the interview. He asked me to vouch for his skills in the interview. She cut her hair short for a new look. She cut her hair short for a new look. I will shop. I will shop. Use this for thoughts that you are trying to avoid but keep coming to your mind. Use this for thoughts that you are trying to avoid but keep coming to your mind. You work daily. You work daily. I go to the gym to exercise and get in shape. I go to the gym to exercise and get in shape. The art collection in the museum was impressive. The art collection in the museum was impressive. After work I go to the gym. After work I go to the gym. Can't handle it after one night? Can't handle it after one night? The suitcase is too heavy for me to carry alone. The suitcase is too heavy for me to carry alone. No cream right away. No cream right away. With, would not sway. Would not sway. Together they can start a new business. Together they can start a new business. I finished. I finished. We saw a movie. We saw a movie. I'm cleaning my room. I'm cleaning my room. I never watch TV. I never watch TV. He has a strong work ethic. He has a strong work ethic. I have never seen Istanbul before. I have never seen Istanbul before. Can I have another cup of coffee, please? Can I have another cup of coffee, please? What do you recommend? What do you recommend? Won't I apply? Won't I apply? We must take responsibility for our actions. We must take responsibility for our actions. If it were me, I would go on vacation. If it were me, I would go on vacation. Where can I find household cleaning supplies? Where can I find household cleaning supplies? Then, how cute. How cute. Can you occupy weekly? Can you occupy weekly? Rarely will I appreciate it. Rarely will I appreciate it. I will raise rabbits. I will raise rabbits. My father is a retired teacher. My father is a retired teacher. We had been planning the trip for a long time. We had been planning the trip for a long time. Should I buy a car? Should I buy a car? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? She is writing a story for her blog. She is writing a story for her blog. I made these tickets and also started a new assignment with John. I made these tickets and also started a new assignment with John. It's not bounce. It's not bounce. How do you make a living? How do you make a living? Problem. Problem. Couldn't we see? Couldn't we see? Do you have gluten-free options for pastries? Do you have gluten-free options for pastries? You didn't go to the gym today, did you? You didn't go to the gym today, did you? Shouldn't we be journalists next year? Shouldn't we be journalists next year? He hopes to find a new job soon. He hopes to find a new job soon. He doesn't want to go for a walk, and neither do I. He doesn't want to go for a walk, and neither do I. You will be waiting for the bus at 8. You will be waiting for the bus at 8. You can create at sunrise. You can create at sunrise. May not be shared every month. May not be shared every month. The doctor gave medicine to relieve the patient's pain. The doctor gave medicine to relieve the patient's pain. 7:30. 7:30. I shouldn't be a daily curator. I shouldn't be a daily curator. He has $24. He has $24. I've been listening to music for 20 hours. I've been listening to music for 20 hours. Envelope. Envelope. Would you like to come with me? Would you like to come with me? Life is short. Life is short. Can I use my smart card for mobile payments? Can I use my smart card for mobile payments? We are planning to go for a walk next weekend. We are planning to go for a walk next weekend. Would he carry? Would he carry? He's different from his brother. He's different from his brother. Will you stay for dessert? Will you stay for dessert? They are your sisters. They are your sisters. The next part of this journey went much faster. The next part of this journey went much faster. Can you please repeat it? Can you please repeat it? Don't you include at night time? Don't you include at night time? The cat groomed himself. The cat groomed himself. I'm about to go to work. I'm about to go to work. He plays football. He plays football. They have a guide. They have a guide. Are there any bulk discounts available? Are there any bulk discounts available? The house is beyond durability. The house is beyond durability. We didn't know which user was coming. We didn't know which user was coming. I need to finish this project before the deadline. I need to finish this project before the deadline. Should invite. Should invite. I will work on my project tonight. I will work on my project tonight. We did not become poets immediately. We did not become poets immediately. He has traveled to many countries in Europe. He has traveled to many countries in Europe. May not run immediately. May not run immediately. After 5 days we cannot be afraid. After 5 days we cannot be afraid. We need to accept the terms and conditions before continuing. We need to accept the terms and conditions before continuing. I will finish this chapter and then take a break. I will finish this chapter and then take a break. We are going to a concert tonight. We are going to a concert tonight. They ate ice cream. They ate ice cream. Was your wife a waitress? Was your wife a waitress? Shouldn't you be dealing with 2 midnight? Shouldn't you be dealing with 2 midnight? We couldn't finish any tickets. We couldn't finish any tickets. Who is in the chair? Who is in the chair? Is her stepdad a taxi driver? Is her stepdad a taxi driver? Can I use your computer for a bit? Can I use your computer for a bit? They burn after 3 weeks. They burn after 3 weeks. Can I get a rain check? Can I get a rain check? The surgery seems successful. The surgery seems successful. Convert. Convert. I was late because I missed the bus. I was late because I missed the bus. I am going to the cinema. I am going to the cinema. He is an adult and can make his own decisions. He is an adult and can make his own decisions. I have to clean my room before the guest arrives. I have to clean my room before the guest arrives. Can't lie at sunrise? Can't lie at sunrise? I'm not sure what I want to do with my life. I'm not sure what I want to do with my life. We volunteered at an animal shelter to help stray animals. We volunteered at an animal shelter to help stray animals. Your nephew is Rower. Your nephew is Rower. I do not exclude. I do not exclude. Let's meet at the cafe. Let's meet at the cafe. Your stepdaughter is a pediatrician. Your stepdaughter is a pediatrician. You can never learn. You can never learn. It is a wonderful rice dish. It is a wonderful rice dish. I'm going to the beach next week. I'm going to the beach next week. Your friend was the captain. Your friend was the captain. This place was a tourist trap. This place was a tourist trap. We are never carpenters. We are never carpenters. We can never succeed. We can never succeed. How much money does he have? How much money does he have? The letter was read by my friend. The letter was read by my friend. Did he juggle 5 months ago? Did he juggle 5 months ago? It can be a busy day at work. It can be a busy day at work. If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. If it had a better camera, it would take better pictures. You can be sure that we will find a solution. You can be sure that we will find a solution. Developer at 1 a.m.? Developer at 1 a.m.? Have you been there? Have you been there? Wait, Tommy. Wait, Tommy. If they had gone earlier, they wouldn't have missed the train. If they had gone earlier, they wouldn't have missed the train. Do I never measure? Do I never measure? I've been living here for 3 years. I've been living here for 3 years. The error was noticed too late. The error was noticed too late. You didn't litter for 2 weeks. You didn't litter for 2 weeks. Which is your favorite sport? I love football. Which is your favorite sport? I love football. We are waiting for your reply. We are waiting for your reply. Was an anthropologist. Was an anthropologist. They held a picnic to celebrate their anniversary. They held a picnic to celebrate their anniversary. The boy running in the park is my nephew. The boy running in the park is my nephew. Running after 2 weeks. Running after 2 weeks. The book is incorrectly placed on the shelf. The book is incorrectly placed on the shelf. Can you go to the party? Can you go to the party? He watches the birds in the park. He watches the birds in the park. Is her brother a harvester? Is her brother a harvester? Was your niece a nurse? Was your niece a nurse? It was the most important thing in the world to me. It was the most important thing in the world to me. Traffic gets more intense during rush hour. Traffic gets more intense during rush hour. Promise? Promise? I forgot my credit card at home. I forgot my credit card at home. Thanks. Thanks. Although the company struggled, they managed to turn things around. Although the company struggled, they managed to turn things around. They did not fly. They did not fly. Aware. Aware. Not held at sunrise. Not held at sunrise. Whose pen is this? Whose pen is this? No, it doesn't have. No, it doesn't have. Can I have my sandwich with a different type of bread? Can I have my sandwich with a different type of bread? The color is so striking. The color is so striking. I shouldn't have brought a baby like that into your life. I shouldn't have brought a baby like that into your life. This is my first time here. This is my first time here. How many brothers do you have? How many brothers do you have? Should they listen? Should they listen? It is good to drink water regularly. It is good to drink water regularly. I'm looking for a new job, but it's hard to find a job in this economy. I'm looking for a new job, but it's hard to find a job in this economy. Approximately. Approximately. He plays the guitar every day. He plays the guitar every day. Custom. Custom. What does it mean? What does it mean? Will he become a foreman in 3 months? Will he become a foreman in 3 months? It will rain tomorrow, so bring an umbrella. It will rain tomorrow, so bring an umbrella. He played the guitar for a long time. He played the guitar for a long time. We were going to the beach for vacation. We were going to the beach for vacation. You listen to music on the way to work. You listen to music on the way to work. Why will they? Why will they? Can you recommend a good shampoo brand? Can you recommend a good shampoo brand? A lot. A lot. If you water the plants, they will grow. If you water the plants, they will grow. Should we strictly follow these guidelines? Should we strictly follow these guidelines? Do they have to take it out? Do they have to take it out? Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your meal. Hey, what have you been up to lately? Hey, what have you been up to lately? The concert was liked by everyone. The concert was liked by everyone. The package was lost during shipping. The package was lost during shipping. Look over. Look over. Play it by ear. Play it by ear. No salesperson in 5 weeks? No salesperson in 5 weeks? By next summer, we will be building the house for a year. By next summer, we will be building the house for a year. Grading chart. Grading chart. They should not act earlier. They should not act earlier. He's late for the airport. He's late for the airport. I continue every month. I continue every month. Artists will exhibit their work in the gallery. Artists will exhibit their work in the gallery. What is the purpose of this game? What is the purpose of this game? You were organized. You were organized. My nephew is a sailor. My nephew is a sailor. Was my son an orthopedist? Was my son an orthopedist? Please enter your email address for the newsletter. Please enter your email address for the newsletter. Gasping for breath. Gasping for breath. We couldn't find the correct address. We couldn't find the correct address. I prefer winter to summer. I prefer winter to summer. After 3 months we have to convince. After 3 months we have to convince. We do not reflect. We do not reflect. It's so surreal. It's so surreal. What is your role in the company? What is your role in the company? What have you done? What have you done? You shouldn't be blogging at sunrise. You shouldn't be blogging at sunrise. He could run at dusk. He could run at dusk. Can play every day. Can play every day. I live in a house. I live in a house. I need to study for the exam, she told him. I need to study for the exam, she told him. I have to meet him in 20 minutes. I have to meet him in 20 minutes. They go on vacation during the winter holidays. They go on vacation during the winter holidays. It was competition. It was competition. I enjoyed it very much too. I enjoyed it very much too. The news affected the stock market. The news affected the stock market. We're going to a concert tonight to see our favorite band. We're going to a concert tonight to see our favorite band. This is unreachable. This is unreachable. Whose friend is that girl? Whose friend is that girl? I cannot reach this page. You? I cannot reach this page. You? Is his neighbor a businessman? Is his neighbor a businessman? Can't always be a florist? Can't always be a florist? Can you be responsible? Can you be responsible? His uncle was an actor. His uncle was an actor. He is next to you. He is next to you. She is shopping for new clothes. She is shopping for new clothes. The painting was hung on the wall. The painting was hung on the wall. I wish they had started their own business. I wish they had started their own business. Can't I wash it every day? Can't I wash it every day? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food? What did you buy? What did you buy? Finger. Finger. Humble. Humble. Your daughter was a registrar. Your daughter was a registrar. We look every month. We look every month. Sibling model? Sibling model? The result of the match was a draw. The result of the match was a draw. Can you help me rebook my ticket? Can you help me rebook my ticket? We should have invited more people to the party. We should have invited more people to the party. He wakes up at 6 in the morning. He wakes up at 6 in the morning. Can't be replaced after one day? Can't be replaced after one day? We motivated ourselves to finish the race. We motivated ourselves to finish the race. Is he attending the meeting tomorrow? Is he attending the meeting tomorrow? His aunt is an art director. His aunt is an art director. Be sure. Be sure. I went to the school today. I went to the school today. Don't they usually get points? Don't they usually get points? There are 5 birds on the tree. There are 5 birds on the tree. Whose cologne is this? Whose cologne is this? They watched a movie in the cinema. They watched a movie in the cinema. I'm going to school for my brother's books. I'm going to school for my brother's books. He's trying to drown his sorrows. He's trying to drown his sorrows. Should not disturb. Should not disturb. I have to go home. I have to go home. Our next meeting will be on date at time. Our next meeting will be on date at time. Yes, in high school. Yes, in high school. Will he speak in 3 hours? Will he speak in 3 hours? Was her grandmother a guard? Was her grandmother a guard? Was her daughter a songwriter? Was her daughter a songwriter? Assumed 3 years ago? Assumed 3 years ago? Would do it later. Would do it later. Was her mother-in-law a cleaner? Was her mother-in-law a cleaner? We prove it. We prove it. Was our sister an interviewer? Was our sister an interviewer? Were our brothers civil servants? Were our brothers civil servants? I don't like to work. I don't like to work. I've never been to Paris, he said. I've never been to Paris, he said. The book has been translated into multiple languages. The book has been translated into multiple languages. I don't understand. I don't understand. May I have your luggage tag, please? May I have your luggage tag, please? Can they settle in? Can they settle in? Should do. Should do. His stepson is a lawyer. His stepson is a lawyer. I have to sell. I have to sell. 5 seconds later admin. 5 seconds later admin. I could not manage my time well and as a result I could not finish the project on time. I could not manage my time well and as a result I could not finish the project on time. We usually go shopping on Saturdays. We usually go shopping on Saturdays. I'm in the room with the plants. I'm in the room with the plants. Who's ready for the challenge? Who's ready for the challenge? Your nephew was an air traffic controller. Your nephew was an air traffic controller. I was going to say. You should not feed the animals in the park. You should not feed the animals in the park. Party fun. Party fun. The restaurant was serving customers for hours before they ran out of food. The restaurant was serving customers for hours before they ran out of food. Can't base every day? Can't base every day? You will not complain. You will not complain. They rode bikes in the park. They rode bikes in the park. Call me when you get there. Call me when you get there. I'm so grateful for your help. I'm so grateful for your help. Why don't we have lunch today? Why don't we have lunch today? You may not have been a songwriter before. You may not have been a songwriter before. Have they watched the last episode of their favorite show? Have they watched the last episode of their favorite show? I wish I didn't have to work on the weekends. I wish I didn't have to work on the weekends. I don't mind helping. I don't mind helping. Should not eat. Should not eat. The elephant is the largest land animal. The elephant is the largest land animal. Ease. Ease. Now he can be an illusionist. Now he can be an illusionist. I go to school by car. I go to school by car. Wasn't he an alchemist 5 years ago? Wasn't he an alchemist 5 years ago? Can I taste this smoothie sample? Can I taste this smoothie sample? We went to eat ice cream after the beach. We went to eat ice cream after the beach. Formations. Formations. If you want to be healthy, you should not skip breakfast. If you want to be healthy, you should not skip breakfast. They asked, "Where are you going on vacation?" They asked, "Where are you going on vacation?" Don't leave me unaware. Don't leave me unaware. He set up a YouTube channel to share his DIY projects. He set up a YouTube channel to share his DIY projects. He walks to school every day. He walks to school every day. Sorry guys. I am confused as this experience is the first time for me. Sorry guys. I am confused as this experience is the first time for me. We are getting married in June. We are getting married in June. After 2 years she shouldn't be singing. After 2 years she shouldn't be singing. This idea is very complex. This idea is very complex. Can you pass me the vacuum cleaner? Can you pass me the vacuum cleaner? We are aware. We are aware. Special. Special. Winter is colder than autumn. Winter is colder than autumn. I was just trying to look better. I was just trying to look better. I am an accountant. I am an accountant. My uncle is a doctor. My uncle is a doctor. We are hiking in the mountains. We are hiking in the mountains. You don't become a beekeeper at noon. You don't become a beekeeper at noon. Are you drinking after 5 hours? Are you drinking after 5 hours? I'm going to clean my house from top to bottom. I'm going to clean my house from top to bottom. His grandfather is an anesthesiologist. His grandfather is an anesthesiologist. He is under humiliation. He is under humiliation. What assets will be part of the shadow release? What assets will be part of the shadow release? Those flowers are beautiful. Those flowers are beautiful. Did I push every day? Did I push every day? Afternoon. Afternoon. Despite the language barrier, they managed to communicate effectively. Despite the language barrier, they managed to communicate effectively. Zeppelin's music will never go out of style. Zeppelin's music will never go out of style. Part of a meeting. Part of a meeting. The house is beyond the borders of civilization. The house is beyond the borders of civilization. Sam, you remember what happened? Sam, you remember what happened? I already bought a new phone. I already bought a new phone. Borrowing books is free. Borrowing books is free. When do I clean my room? When do I clean my room? I'll ask for a cup of coffee. I'll ask for a cup of coffee. Always understandable. Always understandable. I have to go home. I have to go home. Aren't we on horseback at sunrise? Aren't we on horseback at sunrise? They get food every week. They get food every week. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. 1 a.m. I can teach you later. 1 a.m. I can teach you later. He goes to work by car. He goes to work by car. He must be tired after running the marathon. He must be tired after running the marathon. You should have learned from your mistakes. You should have learned from your mistakes. We have a signed contract for the project. We have a signed contract for the project. The director of the movie is Steven Spielberg. The director of the movie is Steven Spielberg. My son was the conductor of the orchestra. My son was the conductor of the orchestra. Their daughter was an intensive care specialist. Their daughter was an intensive care specialist. They had their cats neutered at the veterinary clinic. They had their cats neutered at the veterinary clinic. I finished. I finished. What are you planning to do on the weekend? What are you planning to do on the weekend? He is waiting for his friend in the cafe. He is waiting for his friend in the cafe. I'll have to rely on my savings until I find a job. I'll have to rely on my savings until I find a job. The company will launch a new website soon. The company will launch a new website soon. They were firemen 5 minutes ago. They were firemen 5 minutes ago. Should the musician be 2 more mornings later? Should the musician be 2 more mornings later? They are so adventurous that they love to try new things. They are so adventurous that they love to try new things. They were cheering for the team they kept in the stadium. They were cheering for the team they kept in the stadium. Pursuit of happiness. Pursuit of happiness. It is his responsibility to finish the project. It is his responsibility to finish the project. Relevant regional. Relevant regional. We continue with all tickets. We continue with all tickets. We fail. We fail. Can I return this product if I am not satisfied? Can I return this product if I am not satisfied? How to cook steak for filet mignon. How to cook steak for filet mignon. Was his son a glazier? Was his son a glazier? You should contact. You should contact. Do they run normally? Do they run normally? Road map. Road map. What time do you come to school in the morning? What time do you come to school in the morning? Why are you going to school? Why are you going to school? Despite being young, he has accomplished a lot in his career. Despite being young, he has accomplished a lot in his career. Have you tried the new coffee shop on Main Street? Have you tried the new coffee shop on Main Street? Will you go soon? Will you go soon? They cannot survive in the twilight. They cannot survive in the twilight. I have been living in Ankara since 2020. I have been living in Ankara since 2020. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. This came for you and I did this to you. This came for you and I did this to you. I'll take the trash out later tonight. I'll take the trash out later tonight. Since when do you like basketball? Since when do you like basketball? He read a book. He read a book. Don't you row at night? Don't you row at night? Do you have homemade juices? Do you have homemade juices? I rarely eat chocolate. I rarely eat chocolate. I enjoy playing basketball. I enjoy playing basketball. Can you prepare my food with less salt? Can you prepare my food with less salt? They are friendly people. They are friendly people. Shave. Shave. It was an honor to meet you. It was an honor to meet you. They are not translated every day. They are not translated every day. I'm curious, so I'll do some research. I'm curious, so I'll do some research. Is that how you pronounce it? Is that how you pronounce it? The meeting is scheduled for tomorrow. The meeting is scheduled for tomorrow. I can speak for the adjustment of the training. I can speak for the adjustment of the training. I walk at 1 a.m. later at midnight. I walk at 1 a.m. later at midnight. I have a long queue. I have a long queue. Which is your favorite season? Which is your favorite season? We're doing karaoke at the party. We're doing karaoke at the party. Different variations. Different variations. We must sign. We must sign. No, I don't have a pet. No, I don't have a pet. I had an accident in the city. I had an accident in the city. Can I get some help carrying these foods? Can I get some help carrying these foods? I already bought a new phone. I already bought a new phone. Was his half-brother a barber? Was his half-brother a barber? Didn't he rest? Didn't he rest? Does it work every month? Does it work every month? Had met. Had met. The bus was so cold that I had to wear a jacket. The bus was so cold that I had to wear a jacket. Can you answer the phone? Can you answer the phone? This much. This much. I wish I had learned a second language at school. I wish I had learned a second language at school. Firefighters will put out the fire all night. Firefighters will put out the fire all night. Can I use this ticket at another station? Can I use this ticket at another station? Where can I find arts and crafts supplies? Where can I find arts and crafts supplies? His neighbor was a welder. His neighbor was a welder. I had studied before you came home. I had studied before you came home. Please don't be in a hurry. Please don't be in a hurry. He is driving a car. He is driving a car. Other hands. Other hands. Do not misunderstand me. Do not misunderstand me. We listened to a podcast on the way to work. We listened to a podcast on the way to work. We had a great time at the party. We had a great time at the party. You shouldn't be a night guard. You shouldn't be a night guard. Can you please get a message for me? Can you please get a message for me? Our mother-in-law is a farmer. Our mother-in-law is a farmer. What day of the week are you busiest? What day of the week are you busiest? What do you recommend? What do you recommend? As a result, we need to work together to find a solution. As a result, we need to work together to find a solution. That makes sense. That makes sense.